What's going on, guys, and welcome to my Doctor Who collection update for June 2021. Yes, it's been a long time since I've done a collection update because I haven't been getting as many DVDs. One, because I'm almost at the end of my current, DVD collection with what is available. I've probably the next time I buy DVDs, I'll have all the ones that are released so far for the classic series. And also just with COVID and everything, I haven't really been getting as much stuff because, a lot of places have been shut down. I get pretty much all my stuff from the UK. I'm in Australia. Postage is really, really long at the moment and a bit unpredictable. So haven't been getting as much stuff recently, but I decided to get some more DVDs a month or so ago, and they have now arrived. So I'll be going through them today. I've also got a couple of figures that I picked up probably like 3 or 4 months ago now, but I haven't done a collection update video on them yet. So I will include those too. So let's start with the DVDs in chronological order. They're all single releases because I believe I've got all the box sets already now. So we'll start with The Ark, which is a first Doctor story. It's got Dodo in it, a character that I have only really seen 1 or 2 episodes on. To be fair, a lot of the episodes that she's in aren't available on DVD in any way yet because it's a lot of the stories that are lost. And yeah, she's a character that's a little bit divided. I did hear, though, just the other day that the actress who played Dodo, I can't remember her name now, but she passed away only a couple of days ago. So, that is very, very unfortunate. I haven't really seen much of her character. And like I said, she wasn't the most loved character from what I can hear. But yeah, very sad to hear of her passing. But yeah, The Ark. It's a story that I've heard, actually, people say I've heard fairly mixed things on it. Some people say they actually really like this one. Other people really don't. The concept of it sounds interesting to me, but yeah, I'm looking forward to watching this one definitely. But yeah, not really a whole lot more to say because I don't really know a whole lot about it. The next story we've got is the Macra Terror. So animated story, one of the newer animated stories. The Macra Terror. I've got it in its, sleeve here, but I've already got it out and switched the cover over to this one just because I like, having them on the spine, having it so that they all fit together with the rest of the stories. I mean, I do prefer the look of this whole big cover than just that, but just doesn't really go with the rest of the DVDs, so I just make them like this. I'm really happy that this is an option that you can choose. And yeah, Macra Terror, a fully animated story, completely all episodes animated. Looking forward to watching this one. I do quite like the Macra from their one appearance in the new series in Gridlock. So yeah, I'm really excited to watch this one. Actually, I think it'll be a good fun one. Another full animation. The only other full animation story I've seen being Power of the Daleks. So yeah, looking forward to that one for sure. Sorry if you can hear the rain, by the way. It's just started raining rather heavily, so you might be able to hear that. I do apologise. Hopefully it's a nice soothing rain sound for you. Next up, we've got The Sunmakers, a 4th Doctor story. Another one that I haven't heard a whole lot about. It's a bit weird from what I have heard, but yeah, once again, sort of mixed feelings on it. Looks very silly, and I've heard that it is rather silly, but yeah, The Sunmakers. Interested to see that one when I eventually get round to it. Also, we've got the infamous The Creature from the Pit, another 4th Doctor story. This one quite well known for the Doctor giving the monster of the story a bit of a blowjob. I will be honest. It's a bit, yeah, it's a bit weird, bit phallic, bit strange. I have seen that clip. Other than that, though, I don't know anything about this story. So yeah, the annoying thing about this one, when I received it actually, it came in a black case instead of like the grey case. Now, one thing I have noticed, and you can probably see here, these two, the Macra Terror and the Ark, they've come in clear cases for some reason. They were like shrink wrapped, so, with like the plastic around them, so they were brand new. This one though came in a black case and it wasn't wrapped, so I don't know if the sender, maybe the case was broken before he sent it and he put it in a new case, but it was a black case. I just switched. I was gonna say switched, and then I was gonna say swapped. I ended up saying swatched. I swapped with the Canine and Company case because I thought, well, that's not with the rest of them anyway, so that's now in a black case. This is in a grey case. The clear cases, they're not as kind of they don't stand out quite as much as the black case did, so I'm not really too bothered about that. But yeah, Creature from the Pit. Don't really know anything about it, but it's got a very strange scene in it. And then finally, for the DVDs, we've got the final Peter Davison Fifth Doctor story that I had to collect. So now I have all of the Fifth Doctor stories, and that is Black Orchid, a two-parter that, once again, I've heard sort of mixed things about. Some people say it's actually quite interesting and quite good. Kind of the last pure historical, from what I understand. I don't really know a whole lot about this. I know there's like a doppelganger Nissa. There's kind of two Nissas in this. Other than that, I really don't know what this one's about. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's only a two-parter, only 49 minutes, so that will be the case. So yeah, looking forward to this one, just because it is a bit of a quick watch. But yeah, definitely heard fairly mixed reviews on it. Some people really enjoying it, some people not so much. So yeah, definitely looking forward to getting around to watching that one. Alright, so now on to the two figures that I have to show you. They are part of a set. I mean, if you've already seen the title card, which I'm sure you would have, it is two Daleks from the History of the Daleks number 4 set. So when the History of the Daleks set started coming out, I thought, these are actually, one, a pretty decent price. I could actually get them from a shop in Australia, in Sydney, for a decent price. I mean, still relatively expensive, but a reasonable price. To be honest, I mean, Daleks are usually quite expensive, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to get one of these sets. And after the first 4 sets came out, I decided to go with the 4th set, mainly because it had the black Dalek with it. We'll look at that one in a second. We will look at the grey silver Dalek first. So this is just kind of your standard silver Dalek. I don't have any of these. This is the first kind of black and white Dalek. I mean, these are in color, but you know, of the classic series, I have a Genesis Dalek from the 4th Doctor. I have a what do I have? I think I've got a Revelation one, or a Remembrance one. I'm not sure which one it is. And then I have like a comic red Dalek from the 8th Doctor comic books. So I don't have any of these like early Daleks, and I really like them. They're really well detailed. This one is basically just a normal kind of standard Dalek, but it's got a flamethrower attachment, which is pretty cool. It would be nice to have one of these that doesn't have one, and I'm pretty sure there is one of the other History of the Dalek sets, or even a couple of them, do have kind of just a more standard silver with blue balls. That sounds really weird. And 60s Dalek, but I decided that I'm only going to get one of these sets because they are still rather expensive, and this was the one I decided to go for. They haven't really, from what I can tell, been doing any more History of the Dalek sets recently, maybe because of the whole COVID thing, so I might go out and buy one of the other kind of First Doctor Dalek sets. This set is, both Daleks are from the Daleks Master Plan. I just really went for it because I liked these Daleks. So that one's pretty cool with the flamethrower, but the main reason I got it was for this Dalek. I was considering getting, I think it might have been either the History of the Daleks 1 or History of the Daleks 2 set, which had a black Dalek in it, but it was like the one on the big stand, and I just didn't like it as much. I prefer these smaller looking Daleks. They're a bit more better detailed with this, with the collar here, and I just really like these Daleks. I think this one especially is awesome. I love black Daleks. I think they just look so cool, with the slightly darker blue spheres on them. I think this one just looks really cool. It's the main reason I got this set. So yeah, really happy with this Dalek. Really happy with the set as a whole, actually. Yeah, I do really like this set, and like I said, I think I will buy another Dalek set. I was kind of waiting for like a 3rd Doctor set to come out, see what would come out there, because I think there's some really cool Daleks from the 3rd Doctor era that I would like to get. But at the moment, don't think there's really been any sets announced, so or new ones come out, so I'll have to have a think about what I want to do. But anyway, let's see how these editions update the collection. So I'll just show you the DVD collection. The figure collection's in a different room, and I won't bother showing you that today. I think I'll do a figure update collection update pretty soon. So with the DVDs, the arc we have here, adding to the 1st Doctor, he has now got a lot of stories. I don't have a whole lot to get from him now. The 2nd Doctor, there we've got the Macra Terror, boosting up his series as well. The 3rd Doctor does not change at all because I now have all of his stories, I'm pretty sure. I have all... Oh no, I don't have the mutants. I don't have the mutants yet. So I almost have all the third Doctor stories. Getting there. I literally think it's just the one to go, and then I've got all of his. Fourth Doctor starts there with season 12. We move through here, we have the Sun Makers right there, bright orange cover. And then we have a bit further along, the Creature in the Pit there, giving us some more Fourth Doctor. And then the Fifth Doctor, we've got Black Orchid there. That now completes the Fifth Doctor's era. I have all of his DVDs, all of his stories. And then we've just got the Sixth Doctor and the Seventh Doctor going into the new series down the bottom there. So, yeah, that is the collection update for June 2021. Don't know when I'll be getting more DVDs. Like I said, though, the next time I get DVDs, hopefully, I will have the rest that have currently been released. So, whenever that is, probably quite a few months down the line, because it takes like 2 months for them to arrive, I will do another collection update. So anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please go ahead, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.